The evidence response team, they responded to Moneybagg Yo, and they really looked at what he really saw on that footage. As soon as he reviewed the footage, Moneybagg Yo saw that the dudes waited inside. Then they came out looking for Big Jook. This is what led everybody to thinking that Yo Gotti was the one who basically ran on them. They said Moneybagg Yo, he was the one who released the body cam footage, and this is gonna tell everybody everything that we need to know. Watch this video to the end. We're gonna break down the key details in this whole situation. This case is heating up now.
Young Dolph was caught up in a vicious cycle leading him to getting caught up with CMG. Getting caught up over a female while trying to help the community, causing a great loss of respect and friendship. This led to destruction of everything Young Dolph was trying to build. Because of jealousy and poor decision making, there were multiple attempts on Young Dolph leading up to the event at Makita's cookie shop. Angela Simmons told Yo Gotti she will support him and help him run CMG since Big Jook is gone. However, Yo Gotti wants Angela to stay out of it. He knows he's about to paint the city red. Allegedly, they were the cause behind all of this, setting him up by letting CMG know his exact coordinates and time he was going to arrive. It's absolutely devastating, the loss to his community, and his family truly suffered.
Everything that we know about this, we have to really pay close attention to what's going on. Everybody thought that Big Jook was going to literally sit there and go out there and basically put his life on the line for Black Youngster. No, he actually distanced himself from Black Youngster. He didn't want Black Youngster knowing the whereabouts of where they was finna be at. Black Youngster found the way to get that location. And everybody knew for a fact that Black Youngster and Key Glock was cool. Everybody know Yo Gotti only signed Black Youngster. Moneybagg Yo feel that he need not to go around neither one of them because this gonna put him in jeopardy, and he's gonna literally jeopardize everything that he worked hard for. This is one thing that Young Dolph knew that was gonna happen. Everything came down on them now. From what the forensic evidence is stating, they saying that the fingerprints that was found on the weapon that was used to do this to Big Jook, it came from somebody inside of their camp. And I don't want to say no names because I don't want to incriminate dude. I want y'all to understand, we talked to the family said that everybody who was standing out there, even the people who was trying to help him up, was snakes, because you cannot trust a person who hugged you knowing they did something. Everybody know that if you really look at what's really going on, you have to really open your eyes to the key facts of the mistakes that was made in this whole situation. People made mistakes that they knew for a fact that you can't really turn back the hands of time as soon as you see somebody like Yo Gotti run out there, and as soon as he go out there, he changed the whole scene by having the security protect him and not his brother. He shouldn't have never left his brother out there. Everybody who was standing right there should have instantly said Big Jook is the one who basically started CMG. Yo Gotti rapping about Big Jook life. If Big Jook would have never did all that in the streets, Yo Gotti wouldn't have had nothing to talk about. That's his big brother. This is why Big Jook, 25% of everything Big Jook had into CMG, it goes all the way back to Angela Simmons, because Angela Simmons, she gets to get everything that Big Jook left. I want y'all to understand, Glorilla, she looking at Angela Simmons like, man, you could have put me in that position. I could have got the cut of what Big Jook left. I want y'all to understand, Yo Gotti, he sitting back, he trying to really decide if he go out of town or not. He don't want to leave out the state because if he leave, it's going to basically incriminate him. Black Youngster is going to incriminate Moneybagg Yo and everybody else who's connected to this whole situation, what happened with Young Dolph. Everybody have to really pay close attention, because the way that they pulled up on Privé, they pulled up there to protect Big Jook. Next thing you know, Big Jook get caught at the repass. They said that Mia J, she was the main one who opened the door and basically told them like, man, everything that y'all did to my husband, y'all gonna get karma for this regardless of what's going on. And I want everybody to really pay close attention, because if you really look at this, this is a sad situation, man, and everything that they did, it really led back to Young Dolph case getting basically reevaluated. They had to review it again. As soon as they reviewed it, they instantly saw that Makita Raven them had something to do with it. Everything ties back to CMG. They wanted to be on CMG. Next thing you know, this is what led them to get in this situation. I want everybody to really pay close attention, because the way that they instantly rolled up on Big Jook, it goes to show that the dudes already was ready. They had on the surgical glove. Dude and them had on the surgical gloves. As soon as they hopped out the car, one of the dudes had a plastic bag around like one of the clips so that it won't pop out and hit the ground. I want y'all to really pay close attention, because it's like they already knew for a fact they didn't want to leave no evidence at the scene. As soon as Moneybagg Yo looked at the body cam footage, he said that one of the dudes, he instantly, he went to the side, changed his clothes, and came back to the scene and was standing right there trying to help Big Jook up, trying to tell him like, hey, Big Jook, man. Hey, man, Big Jook, you okay, Big Jook? Next thing you know, this is where MPD, they proceed to tell everybody to stand behind the yellow tape. As soon as they start standing behind the yellow tape, they saw the gloves hanging out of the dude's back pocket. As soon as dude instantly heard one of the dudes say, hey, man, it's another crime scene in the back, this is where dude instantly hopped in the car and pulled off. As y'all can see that the car pulling off, this is where they instantly took a screen snapshot of the getaway vehicle, just like they did a straight drop car when Young Dolph got hit up. I want y'all to really understand what's going on, really pay close attention, because this is a revolving door and these streets is getting hectic now. A lot of people feel that this was basically retaliation for what happened with Young Dolph, and it was. I want y'all to let me know in the comment section if you rocking with Young Dolph. Throw them dolphins down in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Everybody know for a fact that the way that they did this, it was a planned hit, because they ain't take nothing. They didn't want no jewelry. They didn't want no cars. They didn't want to take none of them expensive, fancy cars that Yo Gotti and them had out there. Everybody knew for a fact that when they showed up with all of the cars. Like at the end of the day, Angela Simmons said that she wasn't gonna sit there and let them do this to Black Youngster. This is why she defended him. She wanted them to go after Key Glock, because Key Glock was the main one who was right there with Young Dolph. He was the main one who was telling Young Dolph, don't mess with them at all. Don't mess with them. Just me and you. Next thing you know, this is what Key Glock instantly proceeded to make his own music with Young Dolph. They came out with all type of music. I want y'all to understand, it was like a slap in Yo Gotti face, because Key Glock was rocking with True La Mafia and NRR. Everybody know for a fact that the way that Zebo spoke out, Zebo looked at it like, hold on, ain't no way that Yo Gotti brother instantly got caught up in that situation. What was Yo Gotti at? That was his first question. Next thing you know, he came out and said that Moneybagg, next thing you know, he came out and said Moneybagg Yo was the main one who basically, he know where that white car at, and this is why Moneybagg Yo, he presented everything that they wanted. I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you rocking with PRE. Let me know if you rocking with CMG. Regardless of what's going on, you can't really pick a side, because the way that they did Dolph, everybody know for a fact that they instantly ran up on Dolph at that cookie shop, and Raven them knew what happened inside of there. As soon as the feds kick in, it's gonna be over with for all of them. The RICO is starting, and I want everybody to really pay close attention to the evidence that's presented. Everybody know that Young Dolph, he left a legacy behind. Young Dolph knew for a fact that everybody who was signed to him, they was gonna ride out for him. They already spent every block they could looking for these people. And Moneybagg Yo, he just trying to get down to the bottom of what happened with Big Jook. He found the truck. The truck was right there behind Black Youngster grandma's crib, and everybody thought that Black Youngster had nothing to do with it at first, until the feds came out and said that all this is tied to one person. I want everybody to know that MPD even investigating this and basically putting these people on the radar now. Big Jook, everything that happened inside of that repass, it goes to show that he was targeted. And there's no way that this man should have been targeted like this. Yo Gotti should have never left his brother, because if Yo Gotti would have never left his brother, this would have just went out, he would have went out a whole different way. Young Dolph was one person who should have never even went to that cookie shop. As soon as he went in the cookie shop, this is where they had the ups on him, because Marcus Thorne, his brother, he already said that these people know you. Whole time, Young Dolph was feeling like he was safe in his own hood. Anytime you got to go to your own hood and something happened to you, it all goes back to show like a lot of people jealous of you. Everything that you did for the community, it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't matter at all. Everybody really needs to really pay attention to the key facts in this and what's really going on, because Black Youngster, he feels that Big Jook was set up by his own people.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you go or who you're around. If people are after you, they're going to find you. You can be in the place that you visit most and think you're safe, and you're truly not. There's no loyalty anymore.